All right, you guys, day one of our fall into fitness. I am so excited that you're joining us and that you are doing this. So day one, we're gonna start with a little pre-assessment. It's simple exercises that you're gonna do today. And then at the end of the 4 weeks, you're gonna do them exactly the same way that you did them today and see the improvement that you've made. So you're gonna have push-ups, you're gonna have sit-ups, you're gonna have burpees. Yes, you might not know what a burpee is, but you will learn. And it's gonna be a modified burpee. So for those that know a real burpee that has a push-up in it, we're not doing that part, we're doing a modified burpee. And you're gonna have step-ups, okay? Now I'm gonna give you options for push-ups. I'll give you options for burpees too. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna time yourself for 1 minute. And you're gonna see how many repetitions you can do in 1 minute. And I want you to work as hard as you can. So at the end of 4 weeks when you do it again, you're gonna do the same thing for 1 minute, the exact same way, and do it as hard as you can to see that improvement, that strength you've built, that endurance you've built. And one other exercise we're gonna do is plank. And you are going to hold plank as long as you can. So you need to have a timer with you, you guys. You could grab your phone, a stopwatch if people have stopwatches. I don't know, use a watch on your wrist, okay? So you're gonna do this pre-assessment today. It's not gonna take a lot of time. And then I wanna remind you, you need to get 20 to 30 minutes of cardiovascular exercise today. Do whatever you enjoy doing. If you're not sure what to do, just go for a walk and go for a brisk walk. Now, for those who have never exercised and this is a new thing for you, or it's been a while since you've been on an exercise program, I will tell you, take it easy today. A lot of times what I see when people start is they're so excited that they go all out in that first day, and guess what happens? Tomorrow they feel sore, and they feel real sore. So we want to minimize that. You might have some soreness, and that's okay, but we want to minimize how much soreness you have. So don't go crazy today. For those that work out on a regular basis, you do what you regularly do, okay? Make sure to post in the comments of this post that I put up. Tell us what you did today for your cardiovascular exercise so that you can be entered in the end of the week drawing. All right? So with that said, really quick too, if you do feel some soreness on Tuesday or maybe late Monday night, remember to drink plenty of water. Hydration is so important, and just because you feel sore doesn't mean you don't move, okay? So on Tuesday, make sure you still do some movement. Don't go crazy, but you want to get moving because getting your blood flowing, getting the muscles loose will help with the muscle soreness. All right, so here we go. Push-ups. I'm going to give you 3 options for push-ups, okay? For some people, you might have wrist, knee issues, and so coming down to the floor is difficult. So the first option for a push-up is to do a wall push-up. And in wall push-ups, you'll come to the wall, obviously. You're going to step back and you're actually going to lean into the wall. Now you want to make sure that your hands are not up here at eye height, but bring them down so they're more at chest height. And your hands should be about shoulder width apart, maybe a little bit wider. And you're just going to come in and out. And again, you're going to time yourself for 1 minute to see how many you can do. The next option, if you can do push-ups on your knees, same thing, hands are a little wider than shoulder width, and you are going to make sure to bring your hips forward, not here with your bum up in the air. I tell people squeeze your bum, because if your bum is tight, you cannot push it up in the air. So squeeze your bum, brace your abs, make them tight, and again, you'll do a push-up, or you'll do push-ups, as many as you can in a minute. The last option is up on your toes if you want to try them this way. All right, now you can start on your toes And if you need to drop to your knees in that minute, that's fine. Just remember, at the end of the 4 weeks, same thing, you're gonna start on your toes, and I want you to keep track. If you do that and you start on your toes, keep track of how many push-ups you did on your toes before you drop to your knees, if that ends up happening, all right? Next one we have sit-ups. Sit-ups are easy. You're gonna, not that they're easy, but there's not a lot of options with these sit-ups. Your heels are gonna be up, your toes are touching. I don't want your heels down. When you do that, there's a tendency to squeeze your butt to do a sit-up. I don't want you to squeeze your butt because your butt is not your abs. So if our heels are up, you can't squeeze your butt. It's not as easy. You are gonna put your fingertips towards the back of the head. Do not cross your fingers. You want your fingers to be separated. Your elbows stay out, and you're just gonna curl up and down. Your back does not have to leave the mat. And again, you're gonna do as many as you can in 1 minute. What I don't want you to do though is draw your elbows in. Remember, elbows stay out, all right? An option here, by the way, if you can't lay down and do your sit-up, you could do it right here, and you could give me little crunches, just like this, doing a sit-up, all right? Next one, burpees. Burpees are fun. Now we're doing a modified burpee. So you're gonna start in a wide stance. A burpee is where you squat, push your feet out, and come back in and stand up. So we're gonna squat, push out, come up. That would be one. We're not doing the push-up like some of you might know in a traditional burpee. We're just doing the squat, push out, come up. Now, you can squat, step out, step in, come up. Squat, step out, step in, come up, okay? Or you can do that hop, out and in. You're gonna do as many as you can in 1 minute. Now an option here, if you're thinking, I cannot do a burpee, I understand. So your option is gonna be to bring a chair right behind. You're gonna take your feet wider than hip distance, and you're gonna come down and up as fast as you can, doing as many as you can in 1 minute, okay? So that is the option for burpees. The next thing, this is my pretend stair. Now you could use a stair in your house. You could use, maybe you do actually have like an exercise step. You could use the curb that's outside your house, somewhere where you can step up and down. And remember, at the end of 4 weeks, you're gonna use that same stair or that same step. So same thing, just come up and down as many as you can in 1 minute, all right? Don't worry about switching feet if you want to. If you get bored, you can lead with your right foot, then lead with your left foot. But the idea is to get as many as you can in 1 minute. All right, so the very last thing is plank. And you're gonna find out that we're gonna actually do plank quite a bit in our 4-week challenge. Plank is a good way of developing core strength. So plank, we are gonna come down, and I want you to try to do it on your toes first, okay? And you're gonna hold it on your toes as long as you can, okay? There's not gonna be the option to use your knees right now, just your toes, okay? So for plank, what you're gonna do is come out. I want you to make sure your shoulders are right over your wrists, and bring your hips forward. Right now, my toes are touching, my knees are touching, and they're about hip distance apart. You're gonna take a deep breath, and you're gonna time yourself. You're gonna tell yourself, ready, set, go, and you're gonna straighten your legs, push your shoulders back, and you are just gonna hold this as long as you can. So hopefully someone's timing you when you do this, all right? And you will record either in your fitness journal, on your fitness tracker, or maybe you're keeping track of this on your phone in your notes. Record how many seconds you were able to hold your plank, all right? And guess what? In 4 weeks, you're gonna do the same thing. And I promise you that if you are consistent in our Fall into Fitness with your exercise, you will see improvements in your push-ups, in your sit-ups, in your burpees, in your step-ups, and in how long you can hold your plank. All right, so remember, do your 20 to 30 minutes of cardio today and do your pre-assessment. All right, you guys, have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow, Tuesday, where there will be a workout posted on Tuesday that you can actually follow if you want. Bye.